Papercrafters, my name's Suzanne from Non-Stop Papercrafts. Welcome back to my craft room. I am really excited to announce another junk journal making event in the Junk Journaling for Everyone Facebook group. We have done a journal making event before and it was a success. People really enjoyed it and got lots out of it, so we thought we'd come back and do another one. So each of the admins and mods from the Facebook group have been putting together different tutorials. They're all different stages of the journal making, but the idea is that by the end of it you should be able to build your own journal. The theme we have gone for this time is an office notebook / masculine theme. So you can of course smash all of those together and have a masculine themed office journal. I'm just going down the office route. I have got lots of florals and stuff in the papers that I'm using. Not to say that a masculine book can't have florals and things, but yeah, this is the route I'm going down. I'm looking more at the office. If you would like to craft along with us, that would obviously be fantastic. I will be putting a playlist of all the videos in the description below so that you can follow along easily. If you are not already part of our Facebook group, I will put that link down below so that you can again join that, and then once you have created your journal, we would absolutely love to see your pictures. Also in the Facebook group's files you will find a series of digital papers that each of the admins have been designing. We've all been contributing, so there are loads and loads of papers in there, lots of ephemera and bits and pieces that you can use. I've currently only printed out my base pages, but yeah, there are lots of freebies in there for you to help you with your journal making for this particular theme. Okay, so I'm really excited to get started. Let's get on with the tutorial. So in this video, I would like to show you how to create not just tabs for your journals, but removable tabs. So tabs that you can move around. Because I don't know about you, sometimes, especially if the signatures are sewn in, I may have got up to a certain point, but then I've kind of run out of space because I've then got a tab there that moves on to a different topic. So I like to move my tabs around. So I have done a video on this before, but it was last year. So I'm kind of redoing. By all means, go and take a look at my last video. I will put the link down below, but I thought I would show you again and show you some different ways of doing it. So I have a tab punch, and it punches quite a large tab. So that is what I have used to do mine. And I'm making 4 tabs, so I've punched 8 pieces because you need some for a base and then some to cover. And if you do not have a tab punch, it doesn't matter. You can use pretty much anything really. You just need a strip of paper the width of the tab that you want, fold it over to whatever size you want your tab, and then obviously you just trim off anything you don't need. So you've got that shape, and then it's entirely up to you. You can obviously then try and, I don't know, make a kind of tab shape and then try and mirror that on the other side. Obviously yours will probably be a bit neater than yours because you'll probably take some more time. Mine's completely wonky, as you can see, but you get the idea. Like, you can cut it yourself if you want to. If you have an envelope punch board, you can do the same trick. So I have an envelope punch set, but I have my punch separate. So the notch part, so if like me you are really rubbish at cutting, you can do the same thing. So I'll just show you again. We'll fold that in half, snip off the bit that we don't need, and then you've got this shape, and then you can use the notch side of your punch, and then obviously where it goes in that triangle, you just want to line up the corner roughly where the middle would be between where it makes that point, and then punch, and it gives you that shape. And then this way you're going to be much more even. So again, you use your notch, you kind of go halfway in between where that triangle is, give it a punch, and then you've got a much more even tab. So if you do not have a tab punch, then this is another way of doing it. Okay, so as I say, I have been punching using this. I was also just using the scraps that were from the bag that I used for the cover. If you haven't seen the cover video, the playlist for all of the videos will be down below, so go and check that out. But this was just a bit that I had left over. As I said, I've got 4 base pieces, which are literally just the punches. I've folded in half and then I've popped a paper clip over the top. So this is going to work just like an altered paper clip. So if you're used to doing altered paper clips, it'll be exactly the same principle. So this is the underneath piece, and then you need something to go over the top. So I've just decorated a few tabs. So again, some of them had the typo, which is the make of the bag that I used, lettering on, and then I've just done some little bit of embossing and grunging up with my vintage photo distress oxide, and then that will fit over the top as my altered paper clip, and then that way I can move it around. So I can put my label on there, but I can then move it. And then some of them I have decorated. So I've used some old book page for the edging, and then I've got this kind of hole punch, like an office one. So I've done that along the edges as well, just to kind of make it again look a bit more officey. I did the same with this one, but I also added some stamped images. So I've got a stamp of, that's an inkwell and a pen. That's from this set. Let's put a white piece of paper behind so you can actually see. So that's from this set. I can't tell you where I've got this from. I buy a lot from AliExpress. I also buy a lot from Amazon. But most recently, I've been getting a lot from D-Stash groups. It doesn't have a make on it, so I'm not entirely sure, like I say, where I've got it from. But when I saw this, I absolutely loved it. I loved all the different pen nibs and the ink and stuff. So if I can find where I got it from, I'll put the link down below. But yeah, like I said, I have been buying a lot from a lot of different places recently. But I love that, so I've been using that to stamp on here. So it's just a way to make them look a little bit more officey. And then yeah, I've got my removable tabs. So as I say, you fold a tab in half, you put a paper clip over the top, and then all we're going to do is glue this over the edge. Now if you don't like the paper clip showing, then obviously you just need to make this, doesn't matter with the bottom tab, but the top tab then just needs to be a bit bigger. With this one, for example, you're going to see a little bit of that paper clip there. I may add something to that, which is why I did the paper on this one, just to kind of hide that a little bit. If it doesn't bother you, then that's absolutely fine, but I just thought yeah, it's something that I want to think about. So I'm just going to start gluing my top layers on, and it's as easy as that for removable tabs. I do like playing around with the altered paperclip designs that are out there. Again, I have done videos before on altered paper clips. I love them. So those are the different tabs made, and as you can see, these are how they look on the page. You can see a little bit of the paper clips poking out on that side, and they're a bit further where obviously you've got the longer edge of the paper clip. That doesn't bother me too much, because what I'm thinking is I can maybe have some dangles coming off here to decorate them up. But as I said before, you can totally play around with these. You can make them wider if you perhaps do not want to see the paperclip, it's entirely up to you. But I just thought these were a fun, quick make, and I like the idea that they are removable. So just a reminder, you just need to punch out your tab, pop the paperclip on the top of the first one, decorate whatever's going to go on top, and then glue it straight over. Nice, quick and easy project, and brilliant, especially for our office journal that we're making as part of the Junk Journaling for Everyone Facebook group. But these would look great in any journal. Well, I really hope that you have been inspired here and that you are going to give these a try. If you're doing it part of the event that's going on, the Junk Journaling for Everyone Facebook group, I would love to see your photos of your take on these. All links will be down below, so the playlist to the other tutorials and a link to the Facebook group if you're interested in joining. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I hope you have a wonderful crafty day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.